Kenny S. And again, they're just crack spotting for information. Kenny S gonna get caught falling back, but at least gets one very awkward spot for him.
Body to take position inside of the bomb site. Good pop flash comes over, but then he's blind in the follow-up and still no additional kills. A slight bit of damage, but body's dropped. Alexi finds him because Jax is on the rotation. He's already up from catwalk with his teammate just behind him, and they've managed to find a rather swift kill. This keeps it even keel at 3v3. Bomb ticked 1/3 of the way, and the Glock fires off from Aerial. Cannot find anything, but it's Alu traded 1-for-1. This retake still on. Both the CTs within the bomb site trade frags yet once more, and Jax has no kit. This is over. By the time he's retrieved it, he needs to run back into the open, and while he's given that opportunity, there just doesn't seem to be time.
Yeah, the most he could do at this point is try to get the kill, but instead holds for the defuse, can't get it, and goes down.
They try to peek mid. You saw the damage they could dish out, but now this is when the damage should really sink in because it's guns for everyone, and it's a fast fight over towards long. We had 4 bodies coming out from the doors and around the corner. It's 2 CTs no more. Only Kenny to fall back. His teammate already tagged to 47. This is a rapid 3rd round for ENCE.
One kill, doesn't know that there's nobody else coming up cat quick, but decides to reposition to take on the brunt of the action.
Now, while he used that utility, he never got the chance to reload, so decides to empty the magazine, picks up an additional kill. G2 can weather any sort of a storm. That M4 is still within it all, so very much surrounded by the pistol players, one of which now down. 40 seconds, there's still a chance to turn back, but they opt not to. They'll charge headstrong right towards long, where, again, these CTs seem ready. Kenny S off of the ramp. Still the player in the corner hasn't been activated, and now that he has, trouble looms ahead because bomb has been dropped within the bomb site. There is 20 seconds left over, and ENCE needs to somehow retrieve this, but Body continues on with at least one more kill. There's still time. ENCE with a chance. They need to take down Kenny, and they most certainly will. They pump the brakes, and they get back in control of the situation, but Jax instantly taps through the brain of Alu, and it falls onto Sergey as he plants. The AK is retrieved. And he's just gonna creep and crawl around the box. Now Jax has no idea where he's got off to. The duel is here, and it's his! Jax puts G2 on the board.
Alu leading the way out mid with an AWP. Nobody here to challenge him directly. There are 2 ops on the server, one being Kenny S, who is playing A, but then there's also Jax. So even though Shox gets smoked out, they've got control of B.
And he's gonna decide to push through. Down he goes, still a 2-player setup within the bomb site, and Body comes in from beneath, but then it's traded, and Lucky up close with the op manages to get himself into the tunnels. He still has Alexi as well turning back, but look, they have all their attention turned. There's a little bit of ambiguity here, not quite sure where to stay honed in, but Sergey clears the windowsill. No time at this point. It is over, and yet he is still out in the open. That is going to be a costly play for G2.
I think we've got some good CS coming up this round.
Yeah, it's going to be fast CS too. They're already out towards middle. They've lost their long A player, and bomb looms within the tunnels. So they're really relying on this pinch quickly to hit the B bomb site. And Body, well, he's managed to get one over the shoulder. Sergey's down for the count, but now Aerial's activated, and he flanks perfectly into the bomb site.
This could be a favorable situation for G2.
Shox looking for his 2nd kill of the map so far. Molotov pops at the feet, but they push right through. The timing's there, and Alexi with another couple kills. Can he manage the last? Absolutely not. It's Kenny who just blasts him through the box.
And on the box on the A side, it's going to be another A split, but this time majority towards long.
Yeah, you don't want an MP9 in the face of 4 Ts unless they don't check the corner. And then it works out fantastically. He gets himself a couple of kills. And Alexi all the while still trying to draw attention towards catwalk. We're gonna see G2 push into the tunnels while their A site is tested simultaneously so. Jax knows there's presence nearby, but Alu gets the best of the op duel. And Jax is just going to loom within the smoke. His feet are spotted, and Alexi drops him. Finding these duels at the very right time. He does pass one out in the open, but he can't win the gun duel. So Lucky, with all of it on his shoulders, is just going to walk away.
Pace up quite heavily for sure. And I quite like that. I think that they saw an opportunity where G2 have just been pressed for money. So even though they've been winning, they haven't been able to have all the utility they want. Sometimes going quickly is the perfect response.
Yeah, well, G2 not going to shy away from this type of aggression. The CZ and MP9 are the ones that defend this A site, exactly where now ENCE are going to hit. The frag grenade's a perfect prediction, but Jack's not going to take too much damage, and there's a gap for him to work, but Aerial finds him from behind. Sure, Alu clears it, But with 8 seconds left over, ENCE is going to try to just push this and deny the plant. Can he get it? No, but he is right on top of it as his teammate gets the last kill, so it's an easy.
But in this situation, they change it up into a lower default, which is the most common one, and Shox now has a few opponents around a corner.
Oh. Damage comes out from Lucky, and then a kill and an assist. He comes back in, but now he is pinched. That timing from Tunnels has been nice enough. The bomb actually manages to slip through door, and Body takes him down. He's in such a pickle. He's been attacked from multiple angles, and Alu will eventually get the best of him, putting himself in a clutch, and we know Alu is always good for a clutch or two.
Window, these are the best spots.
They're both going to come in through window. He heard the feet hit the floor, and then he hits his shot. Alu just needs one more downrange. Jax is denied anything further. G2.
We can understand how Jackson Lucky were picked up, but I think more will be expected of them in this match, but more aggressively than he should. And maybe that's just because he understands like how good of a player he is.
Right.
But I think he's got to think. You've always got to think more about your team if you're not playing well. And I feel like he lost a bit of that at some point down the line.
Just a little bogged down in the molasses here on Dust 2, but ENCE clearly capable. Okay, why not? Couple of headshots off the P250, 15 seconds left. Aerial just has to charge forward with his Galil. He's spotted and tagged up, and he's got himself the kills. And then on top of all of that, you have Alexi just behind him. So 3 bodies about to align. First one down. Body gonna commit to this play. His player taken from beneath, and then the trades are all there for ENCE. But Shox looks to slip straight through, and he hits the dink, but can't catch the kill. The bomb continues on right into the scope of Kenny, and that's a second player for ENCE now significantly tagged. But you could say the same for G2, although bomb's now thrown out into the open, and it all falls on Alu yet again, but this time with even less health.
2 out of 3 were dead on the B side when they went ahead and took down that boost, but that will get peaked at the exact same time. So Body gets on this last round, tagged up crossing mid, but that is the life of a B player. And Jax also gets taken down at A. Significant advantage now for ENCE.
Our Shock's gonna get aggressive. Looks
Wow.
to throw a wrench in the works, and the flashbang's perfect. He gets himself the bomb carrier. That's information and a kill. But also Catwalk now in question, so Shox and Kenny so pressured that it's to no surprise that both of them die and leave the B players to retake now, but Alu's already ready. But he can't catch the kill. Back into the 2v2, and this is the 15th round, so it's all on the line. They have nothing to lose. Bomb plant attempt is there. Molotov gonna burn Alexi to a crisp. Smoking bomb anticipates long, and sure enough, he's here. Sergey's gonna have to now just get a little bit closer. He jumps up, and because of the smoke being in this position, he'll see whether or not the stick is there. Lucky's damaged further, and Sergey gets the last one. They've just given up completely on CT, and they're gonna opt for a huge catwalk flash. The flash is fantastic. Can they pick up these kills? It seems not. Jackson Body just putting in work, clear up the near entirety of that cat push. It's only Alexi and not for much longer. It's G2.
Tunnels, ENCE and Co are going out long. Alexi throws a Molotov. It's a kind of late, and Lucky actually wins the duel. They make it difficult to retake long, so they can't get info here. They don't know how many people are here, and Alu gets smoked out, but does spot Kenny. However, Kenny getting the kill means they don't have info once again, and X7 gets traded out in B.
Definitely didn't anticipate that second player. Went for the reload in the open. Sergey with a chance to line them up, and Aerial will win his duel towards mid. This closer corner, then the retake most certainly on. Doesn't currently have a kit and doesn't expect it. It is Jax up close to seal the deal.
Look at this, no cross. It's so delayed, and if there was a B spawn there, they could have absolutely abused that.
Ooh. But instead, they'll abuse the long A play. Aerial and Alexi with a couple of kills, and that's bomb thrown out in the open.
It's Alu here from Markelov in a favorable spot to get 1 kill and fall off easily.
Now, of course, the call is made. G2 have found that opening, ENCE aware of it, and still Alu seeks to contain it. However, loses the op duel on his second chance at a kill. He just have to leap himself over the cross. In fact, the shot goes astray.
Ugh, and now he can't even cross safely, knowing that the op is back off cycle. That activates Jax to try to make a heroic play. Because he got that info early on A, he had time to go and check out what was going on at mid. Sergey, does he take a shot? One player jumps, doesn't get the kill. His teammate goes down, and he's now left alone.
Up close, manages to find the bomb carrier, but Body finds him before the second shot can rain out. In the greener pastures as of yet. They can see it. The gate swung open.
Long, and this is very simple CS and very old school Dust 2 that we're watching. X7 doesn't get caught off guard.
Luckily for him, he could have died even sooner, but his Molotov does pick up that front runner. The rotations are pretty quick. ENCE are nearby. They already have that tunnel control, and a couple of players outside door are gonna go for the boost. Lucky manages to get across, and they spot kennyS. That nade's gonna hurt. Oh, takes him down low. 8 HP on him and Lucky. The bomb site so low on health, but look at this big flank from this ED spawn comes Shock. A couple of kills, a third. And he near single-handedly shuts down any retake attempt they could muster together.
And we haven't had that as an aggressive TP option for sure.
We will have an aggressive mid-split, so it seems. Body actually doubles back into safety. Alu going to be pressured off of the long corner. And Alexi, while he does pick up that one single kill, Body's still a problem, but he too cleared from his corner, and Alu plays it smart. He's not going to force these fights within the bomb site. His teammates have a 5v3 advantage established. But how do you get this retake rolling? You know that kennyS is looming around with his op. He has been fantastic for G2 so far, and he does catch X7 first and foremost. There is no catwalk play in position for ENCE. It is off of long and CT spawn that this has to actually happen. But ramp completely exposed. Lucky's gonna catch one, but it's Sergey and Alexi to blindside it, and now Jax is cleared on the peak. And creep and crawl from spawn. Little does he realize Alexi's already just 5 footsteps closer, but look at this quick play from G2. It's cut down, at least by one. Alu has connected into the head of Body, but he misses the follow-up shot, and now he's Molotov'd off. The chance to hold cross is still his. We're learning.
Must have taken great. This is the tough part. Even though they've got all these rounds, they've shown so many of their strats. They're going back to basics, into B, through the fire, taking a kill out. And now is the hold going to be good for once?
Oh, Sergey with a couple missed shots, but the 5-7's here. He throws himself into the fray, and then Sergey then connects them. So under pressure with no teammate by his side.
Yeah, with a 2-on-2, ENCE called right out the gate that it's most likely going to be a B split. That's not the case.
Alu's gonna get his chance. He finds Body off the front, then misses his second shot. So he has still the safety of the corner, but he has allowed them entry. CT spawn. All the while they've held on to long, but it's cat and mid that belongs to G2.
And he now knows that one player's elbow as well.
So the AK tries to pepper off on the box, tries to elicit the peek from Lucky. You know he's feeling the heat in this position, but so are the bomb carriers, because now that Molotov is directly on point, and Kenny has nailed another. It's down to just Sergey. The follow-up shots from kennyS have kept G2 in this one.
At a more opportune moment, it would have been, the round that ENCE could have broken the streak of not winning 2 in a row. They have enough money here to buy. They've got 2 ops, so it makes up for the fact that they've got players who don't have great guns. However,
the timing could be his for the taking.
But look at this. They've actually gone out. Minimal investment, and Aerial has gotten worried.
If you can get these last 2 weapons out of the hands of ENCE, then you know they fall flat in the following round. Quick, swift headshot versus Alu. X7, he's gotten his paws on the op, and he just tries to retreat. They will hold on for dear life here, Launders.
Yeah. Could be an important shot, and it's not hit. Great strafe to fall back, and he's low on HP, but it looks like that's all he'll get. Out of the round, both ops down.
And do you want to really try and work a B-site retake on Dust 2 in the 30th round with low utility and low HP? Aerial almost just emulates on that cat push. Alexi, he's here to trade straight away. Sergey only gets himself one, and they've spotted the bomb. They know what's up, and hope that they arrive without clearing all the corners. If he can nail these kills, this will be big, but bomb's already been thrown out in the open. Launders, this is overtime unless ENCE give up everything. G2 will have one desperate chance back up this ramp. Shots has to go huge, and he's got it! Lucky over the shoulder closes out this map with a 16-14